Hello everyone, I'm coming to you today to show you how to bleach the knots of your closure. Make sure you hit that subscribe button now so that you can be up to date with all of our videos. Alright, so basically what we're going to do today is bleach the knots of the closure. Now what this does is it gives you a more realistic look and it makes it look transparent or look like scalp. So that's the goal. We want your closure or your frontal to look like scalp. So your products you have your closure, you have your bowl that you're going to put your bleach and volume developer in. I use 40 volume developer, and then I use the white bleach as you can see, and that's the powder. You put a couple scoops in, like 2 or 3, depending on how big the unit is. Then you go ahead and pour the 40 volume developer in, but while you're doing that, always remember to make it really thick. Trust me when I tell you, make it thick, because if you don't, then you're going to see it bleed through, and it's really hard to get the front or the top of the hair unbleached once it's bleached. So you want to make it thick like paste, kind of like cake toppings. Mix that all together. If you don't feel like you have enough or you feel like it's too thin, you can always go back in and add a little bit more powder, like I did. Once you've got it all mixed in, that looks nice and pasty. You'll take it and you'll start applying it. Now what you want to do here is you want to dab it. Please don't smear it, because when you smear it, you have a chance of letting it bleed through, and that's not what you want. You just want it on the top of the lace where you're bleaching the knots, but you don't want it on the hair itself, because then it'll give it that bleached feel, or it'll give it a lighter feel, and that's not the goal. So as you see, I'm dabbing it on. Also, what you can do is you can either use a knife or a tongue depressor, and that can smear it on nice and easy. Oh, and what I forgot to tell you guys, please use your gloves when you're doing this, because I promise you, it'll hurt your hands. It'll get on your hands and it'll start to burn. And it's not a good feeling. Once you have it on, you can just let it sit. And watch it develop. I leave mine on for 40 minutes, but keep an eye on it as you leave it on. And around 30 minutes, start to check it. If it looks light, then you might want to start to take it off. And voila, you have a finished product. Doesn't that look beautiful? Absolutely, it looks just like my skin tone. So that means when it gets on my head, it's gonna look amazing. You won't even be able to tell it's a closure. And you won't be able to tell it's a wig or a unit at all. So a lot of people like a nice, realistic feel, which I love. So if you're like me, then you don't want it to be noticed. And this right here is how you do it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.